That's it. But we're back, people, for another episode of Popcorn and Pints, Justice League, and Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Oh boy,
what a pairing that was! What a pairing that was!
Long pairing.
I spent 6 hours, over 6 hours with the Justice League.
Wow.
Yeah, we did.
The majority of it is the same shit you've seen.
I will never do this again. I will never
these are
ever
retired.
need to watch the first one ever again. Zack Snyder cut is the only cut.
Yep, I agree.
Agreed.
And only because it's the better of them. It's not that good.
No,
True.
I'm with you on that.
It just has more to go on.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
2 more hours more.
Yeah, I mean, why don't we dive into early ratings for both, and then just kind of because we're going to be probably bouncing back and forth with these.
Well,
two
do you
films.
want me to do those
compare,
movies now or at the end?
No,
Do your what now?
The two
Yeah,
Punisher movies.
Yeah, but let's do our reviews quick, and then do your Punisher movies, then we'll dive into these.
Okay.
So, James, what is your review for both films?
The
Justice League first, of course.
Justice League 4. Zack Snyder's 6. I'll be nice. I was gonna say 5.5, but
All right. Stories, how about you?
I'm gonna go 3.5 for the 2017 Justice League. Snyder cut as a whole. You know what? I'm gonna go 7.
Gamer?
I'm pretty much right there with James. Actually, both of these guys. 3.5 for the Snyder cut and 6.5 for. I'm sorry, 6.5 for Snyder cut.
I knew as soon as you said that you had it.
3.5 for the
Yeah.
Joss.
Mr. Manhattan?
0% for 2017 Justice League, and 2021 I'll give a 5.
wow, 0.
I'm going to give Justice League a -3 because that was a waste of fucking 2.5 hours. There was no reason for that to be like that bad and uninformative, which we'll dive into that once we get into it.
Yeah,
And I'm
you
gonna
not curse,
give-
please.
Me?
Yeah, we're trying not to curse here. Can you not set us off, please?
I mean, you got to be strong. You shouldn't be
It's
able to.
only making James.
You teach your children to be a leader, not follow people.
I follow you. You're our leader.
Fuck that. No, I'm not.
You keep saying no, but this is a wrinkle in time, my friends. You're the leader.
But anyway, for Snyder Cut, I'll give it right now. I'll say a 5.5. I'll say a 5.5. I gotta say this. I said it in the group chat, but this was yesterday, like right before Facebook went to shit. So the message didn't even get sent, and it's still stuck like unable to send. And I was like, I hate the way how stupid they made the Flash in this movie. He was such an airhead, and it pissed me off because I'm like, he's like goofy, funny, silly, but
Are
he's
we
intelligent.
starting on the movies?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't care. We can start on the movies.
No.
I'm just prepping.
You're doing your review first. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just because that pissed me off. I just want to get that. But I'll pause.
Yeah, we don't care what pissed you off, Sturdy. We care about the Christian films.
Stop swearing.
Quick summary: why is Mick giving this review?
Yes.
No, I'm fine doing this at the end because I don't care. I'm just
No. The
I
reason
just want to
you
make
are
sure because I'm
no,
like trying to.
No, he's
level it out.
What he's saying, like, why are you telling the people why you're giving this?
Yes.
It's the first time watching. Why are you giving these reviews of these two Christian films?
Because you did.
Oh, okay. So James and I were hanging out one day and decided, hey, you know what? We should try and stop cursing as much as we do. Yeah. And so we made a punishment wheel just for the ones that don't want to curse. And last week I got 2 strikes. So if we cursed 5 or more times, we got to watch a movie. On my show and on Popcorn and Pints last week, I cursed too much. So I had to watch 2 Christian films, one from 2016 called Miracles from Heaven, and that is where I'm going to start. This was an interesting one. Actually, my rating for this one, weirdly enough, I will give it a 6. It wasn't such a bad film. Now, for anybody who doesn't know me, I'm Mick Manhattan. I grew up a Catholic. I grew up going to Catholic school. I very much grew up in a type of family that has a lot of the beliefs that you see rolling around the red caps today. So these movies are not something that are alien to me in any way. much like Superman. But I've seen lots of Christian films growing up. They would show them in school. I saw them at home, stuff like that. I don't think I ever realized what a Christian film was until I kind of like got out of that. And for any of you who are watching who are faithful people, I'm a faithful person as well. I just don't subscribe to religion. I do believe in God, though. And Jesus is my homeboy. I love him. So watching these movies, I do have a sentimentality to it, things like that. It shows, one of them shows the nicer part of what you would think with Christianity, which was never actually real, in my opinion, when it came to religiousness. But it was about a family who their daughter gets very sick. And Jennifer Garner plays the mother, and Martin Henderson plays the father. They live in Texas. She gets sick with it's like her intestines get twisted around. It's like a certain condition that can't be fixed. So they have to try and pool as much money as they can together. And I want to point this out. The church never actually gives them any money. They tell them to come to church. They tell them to pray for him. They'll tell them to be there for him. They never actually give him any money. They actually almost go broke flying her to Boston to a specialized doctor who I thought was really well played out. I thought everybody was doing a great job acting. Jennifer Garner's a great actor. Queen Latifah's in it. She's great. Martin Henderson did a good job as the father character. All the little girls who were in it, especially the one who played Anna, did a great job. She was the sick one. And, it just all played really well. And it was really nice and sentimental. And I like how it all played out. I'm not going to ruin it for you guys if you are into Christian films and you want to see this one based on my review. It is a nice film to watch, but you are going to get a lot of Christian things in it that stand out, and they stick out like a sore thumb. So that's Miracles from Heaven. Let me get to the doozy that is Assassin 33 AD, which is, if there's a level of Christian films, like a spectrum, I should say, Miracles from Heaven's maybe over here towards like, okay, it's not so bad. I watched it. I didn't mind it. It was nice, and I appreciated that. A little too religious for me, but whatever. Assassin 33 AD is like maybe past the spectrum down more on the other side, because this movie is bonk. It's so what's the word I'm looking for? It's so disturbingly Christian that it's almost worth the watch. I'm going to give it a 1. Higher than the Justice League, mind you.
Well, I like it, Mick.
You will be mad at it, but for a point, like the points that you will get mad at, or like even if you're mad at the whole thing, you'll still walk away and be like, I'm kind of glad I watched it though, because it's bonkers.
Okay. Put it back on the wheel.
I did already. I want that to be one of your punishments. This is a movie. How do I describe this movie to you? This is literally MAGA. This is a level of MAGA that, like, my eyes were almost ready to melt out, but I needed to see what was going to happen. First off, I thought I was watching Assassin 33 AD. I was actually watching, to be in the grand scheme of all this, Assassin 33 AD Ultimate Edition Black Easter is what they call it. And what it is the world's smartest scientists who are like 20. One guy and one girl are in love in college. They get hired by an Iranian billionaire with 2 of their friends. One a Guatemalan gentleman, and the other one is a black gentleman. I will let you know how stereotypical they are, and just at the end. So they go in. They're all this. I sheen. That's one. I crap you not. This was.
Well, I got a pen. I'm going to keep track.
I was going to say,
literally.
I each got 1. Sorry,
you froze sturdy because you need to get back because I need to see you laugh.
I'm coming.
He looks so stern. I'm like, I don't know if I should keep going.
No. James hasn't sworn yet, right?
No, he's good.
No, he did. He said shit earlier.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're screwed.
Was that during live?
Yeah,
it is now.
Okay.
No, it really was. I'm not making it up. I'm keeping count of both.
No, I got you. I'll take it.
Well, I haven't even gotten to the point of why this movie's bonkers. So they literally say over and over again how they are the smartest people in the world. I'm not embellishing that. They do. So they go to work for an Iranian billionaire. Yep. If you think that this guy, okay, this Iranian billionaire acts just like a certain president we know. in terms of running things like it's a mafia, wearing the suits, acting like a bad guy. But I don't think they knew that. They just wanted an Iranian billionaire to be the bad guy. And he is the most cartoonish bad guy you're going to find based on a Christian standard. And it's racist as hell. So they want, the whole plot is they want these scientists to come up with a teleportation device so that the Iranian billionaire who secretly works for the Ayatollah can send, and I'm not making fun of Iranians, I'm sorry, can send a bomb anywhere they want. But they accidentally make time travel. So what does the Iranian billionaire do? He goes, great idea. Let's kill Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I'm not kidding.
Not Hitler.
Not Hitler.
Not
Because he's
Hitler.
Iranian. So obviously in their mind, the Christians, Iranians are bad. So yeah. So now the scientist is the world's smart scientist who's an atheist, by the way. They had to slip that in there because by the end he's not. You know. They go in. He's trying to stop it because he's like, he realizes what he stumbled upon with time travel and what they're going to use it for. And so they kill his parents in front of him. Damn. I'm not kidding. And then they tell him, if you help us, we'll save your parents. Literally, the mustache twirling without a mustache Iranian billionaire turns around and goes, we're not going to help him. And then does one of those laughs. Killed his parents. Just shot him. Just shot him. So then he goes in, he helps them so he can get his parents back. They're keeping him all prisoner. They tell me he has 3 days to make the time travel work the way he wants it. He does. Once he makes his time travel work with their little wristbands, just like in what movie? Endgame, right around the same time? Yeah. This turns into a multiversal, insane plan. And when I say that out of nowhere, narration starts to kick in, and it's the smartest scientist in the world, and he's off there telling everybody, like, well, this is what happened next in this timeline. And of course, the black guy's name is Simon, the most stereotypical black character you could ever see in a movie. His name is Simon. And if anybody knows their religious traditions, who was Simon in the Bible? He was and I'll help people who don't know. He was the one who helped Jesus carry the cross. Now, if you're wondering if this Simon ends up being the one who's the Simon who helps him carry the cross, you're absolutely right. And that's only one of the myriad of things that happen in this movie. It goes literally. Oh, and don't even get me started on the. I'm sorry. There's so much in this movie. Heidi Montag's in the movie.
Oh no!
Spencer Pratt's wife with the worst British accent I've ever heard.
Oh,
her husband in the movie. I forget the guy's name. Donnie something. They're driving. They get hit by a truck. He survives. They all die. So he decides to start hating God and blame him for it because they were all religious. But
of course.
Don't. So he's working for the Iranian billionaire as the head of security. So he's the one that viciously wants to go kill Jesus because he's mad about his wife. So he gets an elite team of commandos to go back to kill Jesus. The day before he gets hung on the cross. Like, what's the point? So they do. Our lead scientist goes back with all his scientist friends. It's very much trying to be Endgame, but not in any way, shape, or form. And I will finish off by this. There is a 20-minute fight in the land of Jesus trying to save him where I crap you not.
I watched
the main guy. The main guy somehow ends up in his underwear. And he's just running around Jesus times in his underwear trying to stop Jesus from getting killed. And the way it does it is the most comical fashion. The commandos are trying to grab him, and he wriggles out of his clothes, piece by piece. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I don't want to give you any more, but you need to watch it.
My mind is my mind is blown.
I want to watch it.
I want Riff Tracks to do this as an episode. It would be amazing. This is the poster for it. What if the greatest event in human history was erased by the Iranians for some reason?
Matching up stuff here.
So
And
this
to be
is
clear,
one.
the greatest event in the history of the world in this situation was Jesus being crucified?
Yeah, he died for our sins. Christians will definitely believe that.
My mind is blown.
That's a crazy ass movie.
And I did not do it justice. There's so much more in that movie. I was trying to summarize as much as possible.
I don't know
Where
how
can
you
I find
didn't
this
enjoy
movie,
it.
Mick?
I know, right?
I'm just saying. It was worth
Where's
it.
this movie? Where'd you get it?
It
Amazon?
was on Tubi.
Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
What was it called? What, 33?
Assassin 33 AD. And the
Assassin.
Tubi version is already the Ultimate Edition, so don't worry.
Yo. That's nice. I gotta watch it.
And now I gotta watch. And now I gotta talk about a movie I think is worse than that.
Yeah.
Which, ironically, Superman, it was an allegory for Jesus when it was created. People say Moses now, but it wasn't. It was Jesus. Because it was Joseph and Mary were his parents' name in the first comic. And if you want to debate me on that, I have it. So let's go. It's a recreation. Well, actually, technically, it's a 50th anniversary version, but
I'm pretty sure everybody can trust Mick. He's wearing the S on his chest.
I love Superman. That's my
I kind of want to
Spider-Man,
just have
Superman, Darkwing Duck. Maybe
Kinda-
not in that order.
I kind of want to just have Mick keep talking about Assassin's 33.
I
AD.
will. You want to do a Patreon abridged version of me trying to summarize this to you guys? Let's do it.
Can you
Join
bring
our
in that the
Patreon
best
so you can see.
pieces?
To reenact it, that would be hilarious.
Ooh,
Oh my god!
there's a script read.
Oh my god! It is. I want to do this as a script read.
He said he never wanted to do a script read again, but now this one, yes.
Tell me this wouldn't be a perfect for absurdity theater.
It really is fucking sounds nuts.
I don't even have to change anything.
Oh, shit.
It could work.
Oh, I love it.
It could work.
It could.
I love how excited you just got over that.
That's
Your
so-
eyes.
I know
everything.
exactly who you're playing to. if you said Iranian billionaire, you'd be correct. Not because of your beautiful brown skin, but because I could see you falling this part.
I think we got to make that happen.
Chris, you're joining this time.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of like William
You look
Dafoe.
like the
I
main
like
guy
playing
in
the
this
bad
movie.
guys.
I
Because
mean,
I try to be a good guy.
Well, I mean, they make him the bad guy, but is he? Oh God!
That's good.
And I'm gonna make Sturdy the assassin, the one who wants to kill Jesus because his family died.
Make James the one who goes back in time because he's always on the science and physics.
Jane, oh no, we should make Sturdy play Simon, the most stereotypical black
Nope.
character. in movie history.
nope, not doing it.
All right, I'll do it. Don't worry.
Oh no!
There you go.
I-
All you, James.
Can we do it Tropic Thunder style, or we can't do that no more?
No, I can't do that.
I just watched it the other day. I'm sorry. It's
Oh,
still
you're
great.
funny.
It's still hard, but great.
Only Robert Downey Jr. got that pass.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. He was making fun of people who do that stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
That's two.
yeah.
That's three. No, I did stop the second one. You're right. That's
Yep.
What up, Chad?
What's up, Chad?
Good, Chad.
think. Don't curse. Think.
I barely talked yet, so that's why
Yeah, I'm
so
done.
based.
We can go on to Justice League. I'm gonna take a little break.
Okay. All right.
All right. So Justice League. Back to what I was saying earlier, because I did not forget about the Flash and how idiotic they made him in this. That really bothered me because, again, in every form that I've seen Flash, and yes, I know this OBS shit is going on, but every form that I've seen Flash in, as far as anime, well, it was only animated in like the live action in the series that used to come on the CW network. But he was at least intelligent. Even if he was silly, even if he was goofy, even if he was funny, he was very, very, very intelligent. I did not like how stupid they made him in this. I don't like how airheaded and idiotic they made him in this. He was funny in some parts, and not even being stupid just off of certain things, like the part where all the heroes disappeared. He was like, they just do that all the time. That was rude. And then just ran off right after he said that. That was funny. Like there were certain parts like that were funny, but that was something that really, really, really bothered me about his character. And I'm not even talking about this dude's off the field issues, because I know it's a movie set, so I'm saying off the set issues, just how he is, just this. I didn't like it.
No, you're not wrong. Like they played that up a lot. Like he is like the Nimrod of the group.
Just because he's the youngest, and I get being the youngest, but that doesn't mean you have to be an idiot.
I think that's what it is, because I think he is smart though. He knows things.
Yeah,
he-
no, he is
definitely
basically
smart.
Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms
Like-
of he's a funny guy, he's a relatable guy. Everyone likes him. His entire rogues gallery respects him, and they want to kill him, but they respect him.
Well, and I'm kind of surprised now that I don't know why this didn't dawn on me. Even with the original Justice League and the Snyder cut, they don't go into that part of Barry's background. They dig a little, like they give you a little more. Like he interviewed at a pet store and saved a random chick, which literally has nothing to do with anything that happens in the
No,
movie.
it's the girl from he falls in love with on CW Flash.
Iris West. That is
Yeah.
who he falls in love with in the comics.
But it has nothing to do with the rest of the movie.
No, it don't.
As opposed to
You never see her ever again.
like I feel like Justice League was a cyborg movie that they just kind of built around almost.
There is so many
The Snyder cut.
holes. There's so many holes everywhere.
Well, that's the thing. Like the Snyder cut, which we'll talk to, fills a lot of those holes, right?
Yeah.
This one was so cut up. Now, I will say this: I'm not going to knock. Zack Snyder directed a lot of this movie.
Right.
Just a little bit of background, but then his daughter passed away,
Yeah.
and so he left all of the productions to go and do this. And Joss Whedon came in as an uncredited position, but he reshot a lot of stuff and he changed it and he cut it out, cut a lot of stuff out and stuff to keep it at the time frame they wanted. And there's a lot. Of course, we've been talking this entire time. There's so much oversight in terms of the executives and stuff. Most of these characters are done really wrong.
Mhm.
They're not even like Wonder Woman isn't matching her own movie, you know,
Mhm.
in terms of the character. So I feel like there was just too much jumbled mess of communication between everybody, because you get even Aquaman is very different tone from like where his movie goes and things like that, and nothing ever really feels like it's seamless, like it goes into the other. And I blame a lot of the oversight on that, especially
This
Zack
is
Snyder.
this is actually fresh off the Wonder Woman movie that came out in June 2017. This was Justice League was November.
Yeah,
Same here.
so
Damn.
but like she came out even after Steve died, like she was becoming a protector, but then this one she's in hiding.
Mhm.
You know, or in Batman vs Superman, she was in hiding. It's like you didn't even follow your own like logic that you're building in your own world. And this movie is just a jumbled mess that doesn't work. I don't like the choices Joss Whedon made in it at all. Like, great, you made the Avengers, and the Avengers is very good. You had time, but you had a lot of oversight with one vision to do that.
Mm.
And I think that's what made that work. But then you get this, and it doesn't work in any way, shape, or form. Ben Affleck barely wears the cowl, so that's why he got the name Batfleck. You know, because it was like, is he ever going to wear the friggin' cowl at any point in Justice League? I mean, it was a thing before because it was like a hashtag, but that was really when it was like, it's just Ben Affleck the whole time. And then Joss Whedon, of course, when they were making HBO Max, not Joss Whedon, Zack Snyder, when they're making it, they brought him back with significant reshoots and bringing people in. But if you notice something, there's a scene with Superman, a few scenes with Superman, where his mouth looks messed up. That was because they imposed a mouth over him.
Oh, was this the mustache thing?
Yep, because he wouldn't shave his mustache because he was filming. Because they thought he thought he was done. Like that was it. There are no more.
He was filming Mission Impossible, right?
He was filming Mission Impossible at the time, and
Wow.
yeah, and so like his mouth just looks. Everything about this movie is just dismal, disgusting, idiotic. I didn't love the black suit in the Snyder cut, and I knew they were going for the black suit Superman. That's why he's not on this cup that I have over here, this Justice League cup.
It's not a Justice League cup without Superman.
True, but they didn't want to put him on any of the marketing because they didn't want to reveal the black suit.
Yeah.
And then Snyder leaves. Well, Snyder had left by that point, and then of course we didn't get the black suit. They colored it in with the red, blue, and yellow, which is fine. I like that suit. I didn't need the black suit, but it was just another representation of how no one was on the same page with this movie, and why, with no proper planning, you took what should have been one of the highest grossing movies of all time. And I didn't even go see it when it came out in theaters because BVS was so bad. I had no faith in this one. And I swore them off. I swore off DC until they got their crap together. Now they do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, it just sucks though, trying to think like, okay, so is this the best he could actually do, or should they have made the right call? Because they did it before, right? Look at how many times they just killed how many projects, right? And said we wasn't even going to get a Supergirl. Now we do have a Supergirl, right? Why couldn't they just pause on this? And then that could have gave them the opportunity to then release the other supporting character stories, and then release this when it should have been after we get everybody else's backstory and all that, and then we see them come together. They should have hit the pause button instead of trying to be forcing and go, oh, we got the pressure, we got so much money tied up. This costs you even more. You had to pay another director. You had to go back and do reshoots. And then on top of it, you said, fuck, we didn't do good enough and we didn't make enough. Fine, let's give him a chance to do it and finish what he started. You should have done that from the get-go and said, hey, man, this isn't important. We understand you just lost something big in your life. This can wait. Go do what you got to do.
Yeah.
This movie was all about business first from a studio perspective.
Every day.
They didn't understand. I don't, and I think a lot of like people who watch too don't really understand what Marvel did. Franchises were around. We know that Harry Potter was deep in the heart of it when Iron Man came out. So franchises exist. We know this, but this reshaped franchises in such a way that says we can not only just create franchises, we can literally build universes. And
that we can exploit for decades.
Yeah, well, we could have a long conversation about how Marvel screwed that up for themselves too.
Yeah,
but
they're already saying Doomsday reboots everything,
and they did it, and it just happened because Disney said, "You're in charge. You're in charge. You make the decisions, Kevin Feige. Do it." And DC, especially Warner Brothers, which has always been meddled in everything, they just could not figure out the formula, and they rushed to everything. And that's why we get the crap that we got.
It's crazy. Warner Brothers Animation has the formula down.
Yeah,
just making people on front of the camera instead of having people draw the people.
Speaking of drawing, I didn't like the designs in this one. Like I liked the Destroyer dude, the main bad guy, how he looked in Snyder Cut.
Let's do that. I didn't even
Steppenwolf,
Yes,
we didn't even mention this. The storyline, the actual story between 2017 Justice League and Snyder Cut, literally a completely different story. It is Steppenwolf is the main character. They don't mention Darkseid at all.
They do. I think they do
allude to him
once.
They may allude to it. They don't. I don't even think they mention the name in Justice League. And literally, he's a fucking his whole end game is just getting good with Darkseid again in Snyder Cut.
That point you just made, though, is kind of funny, and it hit me. And the instant thing that came out, because we're pretty much of the same schooling generation, right? Do you guys remember us getting these things called Cliff Notes because we didn't want to go and actually read the whole assignment, do everything, but get the gist of it and still take our standardized test and pass?
Yep.
That's what the first movie is. The fucking Cliff Notes.
I agree.
Yeah.
And yet, if you had those as Cliff Notes, you'd still fail a fucking test. That's how awful.
I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong there. And again, what really bothers me is, like you were saying earlier, Mick, unfortunately, Zack Snyder lost one of his children. Rest in peace to her. And it's like Chris was saying, they should have just paused it, but they didn't. And then it's like he left all the answers for you right there. And I get the studio wanted shit to be, cut it down to 2 hours. I'm still like, you could still at least pull a lot more story from this and cut out some of the fluff. Even if you have to cut out some of the extra characters, but have some of the story or just something. I don't know what. Like, this was a rough fucking 2.5 hour watch for me, or 2 hour watch. Sorry, it felt like 2.5 hours. Versus like me and the wife watch the Snyder Cut. Watch the 4 hours all the way through, no problem at all.
This is like a 2.5 hour long fucking intro to an anime that gives you the backstory from the last 5 episodes, and it took 2 hours instead of it taking 2 seconds.
Oh, I want to throw this out there just before I forget it. Did anybody catch the Batman Returns Easter egg?
No.
There, when Alfred is talking to Ben Affleck.
Oh, penguins.
Yeah, Alfred makes a reference to explode and wind up penguins.
I don't
Ah.
even remember.
Oh, by the way, Alfred, both movies, the best character.
Jeremy
And even
Irons.
that's kind of a fuck up though, Chris, because in the Flash movie, then we go to the universe where what we got in Batman Returns was what they were referring to, except this is a whole nother universe. This is a different Batman, different Alfred, different everything. It's fucking crazy. They
Now,
just
does this movie set up the Flash paradox?
It is connected to this world because it is Ezra Miller stepping in, and everybody's in it. Like, I just watched it with my son because he was like, he's adamantly been watching all this stuff with us, and he was just so into it. I was like, you want to watch? You like Flash? Because he thought Flash was funny. He didn't mind him as much. And I was like, if you thought he was doing good in these movies, you're gonna like him in the Flash because for all the faults of the Flash, and they have a lot. Andy Muschietti put together, like, whereas this one was taken and a bunch of stuff was cut or overseen and just kind of like tossed together like a salad, and it doesn't work. It's a bad salad that makes you want to throw up. The Flash movie is like a salad that does not look appetizing, but if you eat it, it will sustain you because Andrew Muschietti is a friggin' great director. And Ezra Miller, for piece of garbage, but I separate the art from the artist, does a great job in the movie. And you get 3 different Batmen. You get Affleck, you get Keaton, and then you get Clooney.
Yeah.
And he was interested. He was like, I want to see Batman. So I wanted to add that to watch this because all the Batman we watched were in that movie and the Flash. But yeah, it's worth a watch, at least if you've watched these movies.
Just really quick on that, because you're mentioning the Flash. I'll probably eventually watch, because my wife was mentioning she wants to see those movies. So I'll probably eventually watch those movies, maybe do like a little shorts or something on them. Just because we watched we've already watched all these. We have a few more to go. I'm like, I might as well just go through the ones that are connected to this little thing and see how, see if I like them or not.
If you have extra time while we're doing this, and just because I found that I liked it more because I just watched it off the heels of the Justice League. And it gave me more context to stuff that I forgot because it came out years later. If you do have time, I would suggest maybe checking this one out. Not all of them, not everything, but just the Flash, because it does have so many tie-ins to the Justice
what
League
about the
movies.
first Wonder Woman?
I like the first Wonder Woman movie. It's worth a watch. That is literally those two out of this whole Snyder cut. I wouldn't even recommend either Justice Leagues or Batman versus Superman.
No, everyone seems to be on board with at least the first Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah, that I would recommend because
as the best to come out of this kind of generation of.
Yeah, and the Flash I would recommend seeing because it has a lot of elements, especially from the movies that we've been watching this entire time.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to see how many there are of them all before I lock in. But the wife said she wanted to watch them.
That's fine. I would steer away from
Aquaman. I plan to. I seen that already.
The second Wonder Woman. Really, the only
That's
one
the 1984.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to watch first Wonder Woman, go for it. I thought it was good. But I would say the Flash is worth the watch and probably the only one.
Yeah, the second one's not as strong, but I didn't mind it. I got through it. I watched it, and I was kind of like, what's everybody bitching about? If I had to think about it, I would probably. Are we watching those?
I watched the animated version one.
We're not watching that as part of this, right?
Now, as soon as you saw Pedro Pascal without his facial hair, you're like, this was
that was it.
That was I mean, there's some good elements too. No, there's not. Just Black Adam is if it's on TV and you want to watch it, go for it. But
no. The one time I saw it was enough.
How did you feel about the Shazams?
Which one?
The Shazams.
I forgot about that.
The first Shazam was fun. The second one wasn't terrible, but honestly, it didn't feel like part of this. It felt too goofy.
There was no way they had that in mind when they made Shazam, to try to connect this at the time.
Well, my thing is I get that Billy Batson as a kid and Shazam can be immature. Zachary Levi is too immature. He's always immature. And it's like, yeah, but you live in a world where literally the Joker's running around.
Mhm.
And you're now a superhero.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're too goofy. Like, Superman would pummel you. I don't care how many powers you have. You can be outsmarted and like that.
Mhm.
Like, I'm watching Zachary Levi, and they're like, and I remember the big argument with the Black Adam movie was like, why isn't Zachary Levi as Shazam coming in to fight him in the end? Why are you getting Superman? Because it's more believable. Like, you really think you can put Zachary Levi against The Rock? Come on.
Mm.
I will say I enjoyed the Flash and Superman, the extra scene they have about the race. That was fun.
Mm.
Did
In
you
the
watch
credits.
the other one?
Which one?
There's after the credits in both movies. It has the same one. It's you find out Luthor escaped prison.
Oh yeah, yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then Deathstroke comes and meets Luthor on a boat, and they're
Yep.
talking about that.
And by the way, that is a completely different scene in each movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's not. I wouldn't say it's completely different. I'd say it's
In the sense that, Justice League, when they have that scene, Lex Luthor's talking about forming a league of their own.
yeah, the
in-
Legion of Doom, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
In Snyder Cut, he just tells them Bruce Wayne is Batman. That's
Mhm.
it.
So, a little backstory on that: when Ben Affleck was going to make the Batman movie, and he was going to direct and star in it,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it was going to be an Arkham Asylum type movie
Nice.
where he was going in to try and stop bad guys. So, and Deathstroke was going to be the main villain,
Perfect.
Mm.
and that
should've
was going to
did
be Deathstroke's way because he knows he's Bruce Wayne, so he's going to use things against.
They
him. I think he was
should've
gonna
done that.
Kidnap somebody, and that was going to be the big fight, and then that got pushed to Matt Reeves, who then Ben Affleck eventually left because of creative differences, because Matt Reeves wanted to do sort of closer to what he was doing with the Batman that we'll watch next week. So when you get to it and Deathstroke's there, that was setting up for the next Batman film.
Yep.
And never went anywhere and did anything. So they did reshoot that. So that way, they reshot it in the beginning when they thought they were going to go to a Justice League 2, and that's why it was Legion of Doom. But then he left, and Matt Reeves was, when they were filming, Ben Affleck left before this movie came out.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that was the separation. That's why they did Robert Pattinson and everything. So by the time this movie came out, because I think it was supposed to come out in 2019, and it got pushed back with reshoots, and I think 2020, but COVID hit, and then 2021 is when it eventually came. So there's a lot of time. So when people are like, well, they couldn't, there was a lot of time. This movie was made and had a lot of scenes made all the way through. But yeah, this is that's why they're jumbled messes. There is no clear sight.
Just on the fact of DC's decisions not to use the established fan base that they already had from the Arrowverse and stuff like that to play either Oliver Queen, bring this guy Grant, whatever his name is, to play the Flash. With that idea that you just said Affleck was thinking about doing, I would have been super stoked to see that because Deathstroke is a badass, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, they had a perfect Deathstroke in the Arrow. If they would have got that guy with his demeanor, his pizzazz, and the way he can flip that switch, bro, that would have been the ultimate fucking superhero villain. Like, I wanted to see that. And I didn't even know that was going to happen, but I always said, the Arrowverse, they need to shift this over. Just because they're, less known actors, they became really known because of this. They helped save your fucking company. They brought new fans, and now you're not just going to give them any service to it? Come on. Not just the fans, the people that got you back on the map. Not the fans, the actors.
Mm-hmm.
It annoys the fuck out of me. That Deathstroke would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, rip off Deadpool.
Well,
Really? No.
Deathstroke was first. Deadpool is the ripoff.
Yeah, and you're also my father, and you're a year older.
That's,
Deathstroke took
your
real
logic
cool,
is
okay?
fair, but seriously,
Solid as always.
One of them is there. One of them was there first. I mean, but I'm not going to knock either company because either company has ripped off the other one so many times.
Back and forth. Oh hell yeah!
So
That's crazy. I just started watching Arrow again from season 1, and I'm on season 2 or 3 right now. And
I never watched
this
any
is so
of that.
good.
I quit after season 4 I was
Yeah,
like,
same.
No, I'm
I can
done with this.
understand that, but you know, you got to stay in it once you go that far. For me, you know what I mean?
I
Where
quit
he becomes mayor or
Flash after
something and all that.
Yeah.
I got
Season
real
6
far
is
in
where
it.
I
Oh.
quit the Flash. It lasted for me well, and then it was just there's too much of the same thing.
Yeah,
I
will
think the
say-
way too
24-hour
formulaic.
format was getting to me.
I will
Oh,
say,
Yeah, I didn't like the storyline with the girl.
Yeah, because then she
That's
started
that thing,
playing
like
money with the
Frost.
writers and shit. Started playing money games with the writers. How you gonna do that? This whole shit's on them.
Then you had to rip off Iron Man.
I'm honestly, James, you just need to talk more tonight. I'm not
Cyborg?
saying enough
I'm
about the
trying
Justice
right
League
now.
movies. All right, please. I want to hear exactly how you feel about this Justice League movie. Talk. Don't let anybody interrupt you.
All right. I think I said it already, but I agree with a lot of
Keep
your
going. I
points.
want a full in-depth.
I did not like the design of Steppenwolf. Actually, the Batman, like Ben Affleck, he looked like he gained some weight, a little bulky.
I like that suit though. What'd you think of the suit?
The suit was good. If it was more lean,
What pissed you off about the movie?
Oh, and that's the thing I love. He's big, he's brooding, he's aged. We don't get smaller as we age at a certain
I don't
point.
care. I don't like
Muscle mass. He's out there jumping off buildings. You think he's gonna lose muscle mass?
no, but he is like a fucking brick wall. Like I like the suit and everything, but at least to compare to all the Batman we've seen like this, it's like a fucking Hulk Batman.
Yeah, it's like a Hulk Batman. Yeah.
That's
I didn't
my
like.
true Dark Knight.
I
That's how
agree
I
with you,
remember
Mick.
Dark
Where
Knight
it's
from the
mostly Bruce Wayne, not Batman. Do you like the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Because he was getting the team. He had to go and
You're too
travel.
docile. I need you to get really energetic about this one.
I am in it.
They literally do not show him doing anything in Gotham.
Nothing. No.
Well, this is a Justice League movie.
And I didn't know Cyborg was in Gotham.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
So there's like too many holes, and I'm like, I'm
Cyborg, I think, went to Metropolis U or something like that. So it's not that big of a deal.
He played football for Gotham.
Isn't that a fucking like what the hell anyway? Technically, isn't that Lucius Fox? His dad?
Victor Stone.
Oh yeah, that's right. Victor Stone. That's right. That's right.
Victor Stone. Yeah. And Silas Stone is his father's name.
Silas,
So I can see why you think that because they all look alike, right? But
well, no, because they work for Wayne Enterprises.
Dude, the other one was Martian Manhunter. He's different too.
Yeah, he's green.
Well,
then again, he can be whatever I want him to be.
I did like in the Snyder Cut version the addition of a cameo by Martian Manhunter, which would have been cool to see him join the team.
Yeah, agreed.
As well. And I like that they made the general character, who was from Batman vs Superman and Man of Steel,
as Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter.
I did. That is a nice twist.
Yeah. And he goes and sees. He didn't even go see Superman, who he knows. He goes and sees Batman.
At least one of my smaller favorite scenes that I enjoy is after they resurrect Superman and he's fighting the Justice League, and the Flash starts going really fast, but you just see Henry Cavill's eyes go to the side.
Just sees
him. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, that was cool. Like,
now there's some cool scenes. Yeah. I also like the quote where at the end where Superman goes, "How'd you get the house?" He goes, "I bought the bank." You know, I was like, okay, that's a good line. I was like, there you go.
And that dialogue changes between the two movies.
Yeah.
And I enjoy.
I like the second one where he's like, I have a way of overacting about these things.
Well, the first one in regular Justice League, he's like, it's just like a reflex at this point, which made me laugh. And what was it in the Snyder cut? He changed to something else, but what was it? Just what you said, Mick? I don't.
There was
remember
more of a conversation.
He just talks about like he's like, you bought the bank. He's like, yeah, I have a way of overreacting about those things.
Yeah.
There's a little more conversation because with that one, I can't remember from the first one if Superman thanked them or not when they were talking like unloading the truck and shit. But this is thank you again, this, that, and the third, and then I bought the bank, and he said that extra line like Mick was saying.
I love that because that's kind of a throwback too to the true nature of Bruce Wayne and what we saw in like the Dark Knight or Batman Begins when we first started. They told him he couldn't do the shit at the fucking place he was at, the venue, the hotel, whatever. He said, that's okay. And put a check in the man's pocket and said, I just bought the place and walked away. There's no contract, no deal or nothing. You're not going to say no to my money. I can do whatever I want. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be a little flashy at times.
That's a
Go
crazy.
that one.
That is a crazy, but
I got the
at
pun.
the same time, baller ass way of just handling a situation. Like, you know what? Get the fuck out the store. So you know what? Fuck it. I own this store. You get out.
New policy.
New
Yeah,
policy.
you're fired. That's the power of FU money.
Which is crazy. It's crazy though. Like, but those were like that. Those situations were funny in that, and like this one, it was more. At least it was more wholesome. Like, listen, I bought the bank. Boom. Here's your home.
I did like that they upped the stakes in the Snyder Cut too. I guess we've kind of blended the two.
Yep.
But like we were talking about Steppenwolf, his whole thing is like he just wants to get back in Darkseid's good graces. But we actually in the Snyder Cut get the background and see Darkseid fighting, with the original heroes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I liked that element. I also like the anti-life equation being put into it because that's a huge deal. Because he's always looking for that because the anti-life equation, he can control everyone.
I don't even know what that is. Honestly.
It's just it's like this calculation that where he can take over and like control all sentience.
Oh,
That's the thing.
Right?
Like 2017 Justice League gave you literally just highlights almost as a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Zack Snyder actually put the story back in with his
Exactly. What you needed, because it gave you so many answers from the first one to the Snyder Cut. I mean, with the Amazonian women, I remember when correct me if I'm wrong, was it Wonder Woman's mother that shoots the arrow that goes into the thing?
Yep.
In the first one, all they do is they just show her shooting it up in the sky. The second one, they show the whole thing of it.
Well, even
'Cause
from
like-
the beginning of Snyder
I'm-
Cut, after Justice League, you get Justice League. You're getting Steppenwolf trying to find these boxes. Like, why are these boxes coming awake? Snyder Cut goes back even farther. The death of Superman and his yell just reverberating around the world is what woke these boxes. Like, that ties the boxes to the death of Superman and to the dialogue later on. Like, why were they never awake before? They were scared of Superman towards the end.
Yeah, the Snyder Cut, like Mick said, definitely shows that there was a vision, a plan, a structure in place that he wanted to do. And it seems like he wanted to kind of keep it, those contained little bites, almost like you turn in the pages of a comic book and getting each story through each one little comic book and then having it, culminate at the end with everything. It should have worked. It could have worked. But again, unfortunately, life happened. And for some reason, money rules.
Oh, it still does.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, it really doesn't because they didn't make any money on these.
They had to learn a hard lesson on that one. Because price of tuition.
I wonder how this
for James Gunn.
I wonder how this would have turned out though. Like if Snyder could have, well, one, of course, if his kid was still here, but two, as far as this movie goes, if he could have actually done what he wanted to do originally, like how well would that have went, and then what would have happened next after the Justice League film with this, what would you say, adaptation or this version of the, all these movies that are mixed in together? What happens next? Are we getting more Wonder Woman, more Superman, more Henry Cavill Superman, so on and so forth? And what you were saying with the whole Affleck stuff, are we getting more? Well, maybe somebody else playing the Flash or more Flash? Are we getting a Cyborg movie? And then not jumping over to the Matt Reeves Batman, the Batman and the new Superman movie? Like, are we not getting those if this goes right?
Honestly, I wouldn't want to see a Cyborg movie. They basically told his whole story in this.
Yeah, this was the Cyborg movie.
You were never getting a Cyborg movie.
No.
That was never going to be on the table.
And that's why
that's going to happen. I'm just saying, as opposed to what would have happened eventually after this if this had hit right.
I think it's BS. I think you could have had a Cyborg movie. Don't get me wrong. He's a great character. I don't know if they had a plan to like maybe do a Teen Titans.
Maybe it was a Black Widow situation where you run through a few movies and then go back and do the backstory movie.
Yeah, and then now we're thinking about Flashpoint. They missed another opportunity in the Flash movie. We could have seen, just like we got the fanfare of the different Batmans, we could have got Grant from the CW shows as another version. Why did we have him playing him same self, but everybody else is different?
I see what you're saying.
Drop the ball, man. Drop the ball.
Well, they did meet in the show during the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, but I'm
Miller's
saying
Flash
in the
and
movie,
Grant
though.
Gustin. Oh no, I'm just saying. So like, they at least acknowledge that the movies are a part of the multiverse.
I would have
but,
preferred seeing it in
I
the
thought
movie
Ezra
than
Miller
on the
did
show for 5
fine.
minutes.
Yeah, he is fine.
I thought he did fine. I thought he was again better in the Flash movie because he had a good director to direct.
Yeah.
And he plays 2 characters in it
Yeah.
Yes.
that are insanely different. So it's like, even in this, he sort of plays 2 characters between the first Justice League and the second Justice League. But yeah, I mean, at the time, I was a fan of the shows. I thought it would have been cool to have the crossover, and then you have these established characters. So I agree with you.
Mhm.
I just don't think it was ever in the cards. I don't think whoever was running WB during this time was very smart about DC and what was going on. Because
No, they were
Which
probably
is-
just about the bottom line.
Which is sad because again, I enjoyed those shows, and they may not be the greatest representation of DC, but I felt like it helped DC out a lot with what DC was putting out up to that point, especially with their live action films. So it's like, these shows are doing good. And before they started getting all crazy and silly, say later on down the road, especially if you're doing movies, you're using these, you're getting these writers, and I don't know how this works. Mick, maybe you can help me with this, but the writers from the show, and then maybe collabing with writers for a full feature film, kind of collabing together to tell this whole story, because you already have the series out. You introduced a bunch of characters in these series, so now it's like we can make the movie, and then we can make the Justice League movie. Everybody already knows who Batman and Superman are, but those guys, you could just make a movie from them. You don't have to make a series, but a series for which I think is a great idea, like a series for characters like the Flash, characters for like Arrow, and so on and so forth. A few of them, and combining them in series, and that way, boom, you make a few of the big Justice League movies. And maybe what DC's doing now with the Batman, with the Superman movie out, and the Lantern show series coming out soon. Maybe they'll go in that direction, fucking hopefully, and they do great with it. But it still boggles my, or it still makes me wonder, like, what if this would have worked? Like, I really wish this could have worked. I really do, because from watching this and then watching the Snyder cut, I'm like, okay, so this is what they're supposed to be. I like this. I don't love it, but I like this. But it makes me wonder what this could have really been again if Snyder, if that tragedy doesn't happen and he gets to just really put 1,000,000% of his focus into this film and just boom. Because I think it would have been a better film than what the Snyder cut was. Not that the Snyder cut was bad. It was just, to me, it was just okay. But I think another thing that bothers me with these type of films at times too is because they ignore so much source material. And I don't know a shit ton of the source material, but I listen to people. I mean, Mick, you read the comic books, and there's others that are even deeper into the comics than you are. For a lot of us, we've watched all the animated series of things that, pull from the comic books, I'm sure, but give us a lot of things and why we're fans of this stuff now. And then you see them even ignoring certain things with that, and you're like, what the hell? And you keep wondering why you keep failing. Why do you keep, like, DC literally kept failing up until this new regime, or whatever you want to call it. We'll see, and we'll see where it goes from here. I mean, we have the 2 movies out for it, right? So with the third one coming out, the Supergirl, is that the third one?
Supergirl will be the third, I think.
I got a quick question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Would the replace the part where they're bringing Superman back, if they drop the cube in there and nothing happened, but they had to go, he comes at the end. They're like, oh, it worked. Instead of having them fight, like coming alive and disappearing for the whole movie until he comes back.
Yeah, I mean, if they did that though, then you'd remove literally the only good part of this movie, either of these movies.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The fight scene between all of them was actually the only good part of these movies.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Even the end fight scene, I'm like,
Hey,
smile.
Hey, you forget we got at least a little more Amber Heard in the Snyder cut.
I didn't need that.
Wait, who was she?
Post trial, like they even cut her down in the Snyder cut to like.
Snyder cut also gave us William Dafoe.
Yeah,
True.
in the Aquaman movie.
I think they gave us more Willem Dafoe because they were cutting out Amber Heard. Like time to get rid of her.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, and why I like the Snyder cut, because it fills in it gives me the fucking background for the actual Justice League movie that came out. Like, yeah, that's great. And now that I think more about Cyborg, like this is a combination Justice League Cyborg origin movie. because they focus a lot on Cyborg.
Because
Well, it makes
he
sense.
was made from the boxes, the mother
Yeah,
boxes.
That's
and
the thing. You made your MacGuffin in this movie the mother box.
I don't. And we talked about there never would have been a Cyborg movie, but I think it would have been a perfect character for a fucking show. To build it at least the way they are now, where they're actually taking shit seriously. Cyborg would be a great character from school, teenage, the accident. This box gets introduced.
So
Like
the
this would have been like a Lanterns type thing that James Gunn is going to be doing probably.
We'll talk about more what's going on with James Gunn probably next week because those two movies fall under his reign and Peter Safran's reign. But they're doing it even better than Marvel did with the TV shows because in a beautiful way, you can watch the TV shows and not watch the movies. You can watch one of the shows and not watch anything else. They can all be like Creature Commandos. You can watch that.
That's good. That was
Does
good.
it tie into others? Of course. Some of the characters are in Peacemaker. And like so it works out. So like and I like how you can transfer between an animated into a live action and works and everything. And it's this one true vision. And you can have a character who is as wholesome as Superman and have the lanterns in there. Because they've shown you how it works and like how the dynamics are. Once we get there and like you guys watch it, I don't want to ruin anything for you guys before you get there, but you're gonna see like this is what Snyder should have done, or whoever was in charge at the time. This is what they should have done to begin with, because we need a clear, concise vision going in. And honestly, I think James is not talking enough.
Dude, I had nothing really to say about
He's
this
just
movie.
trying to
I
get you
didn't
to
hate
swear.
I didn't hate it, so I'm not angry at it. The first one sucked because it was missing so many things. But it's hard for me because it's a superhero movie. To me, they're like it is what it is. It's a superhero, imaginary stories, and I'm like, so I can't really judge them like another movie or get mad at stuff because there's a different version in a comic that did that. Like I'm still kind of mad about I almost swore. I'm still kind of mad about
That's what he wants.
The Superman kiss. The forgetful
I'll be right
kiss.
back.
I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
Did you like in the first Justice League movie the bat smile? When Superman flies in and he's like, like you get that, Batman is so excited.
It's not memorable. I didn't remember that until you said it.
It's so stupid. He stands for Superman so hard.
And that's the complete opposite of Batman's attitude. Like, he would admit if he fucked up, but he's not going to be kissing ass over it either. Like, yo, my bad. Like, Batman apologizes. Batman apologizes in a Batman way. Like,
but the thing is,
it'd be like if he's fighting and he punched you in the face on accident, you were in the way of my fist. I didn't mean to hit you.
The thing is with the relationship with Batman and Superman, in reality, like, Batman had a point. Superman is invincible. Like, if he goes rogue, everybody's done. So that's why basically he's trying to stop him, like slow him down.
Not anymore. If
Not
Martian
anymore.
Manhunter is in play, Martian Manhunter. Technically, no, not in this world. They introduce, like, Martian Manhunter can give Superman a run for his money. He's as strong as Superman. He just has more prevalent weaknesses.
Yeah, because Superman's overpowered because of the sun. He's like, he can do everything.
Well, no, like I'm saying though, like Martian Manhunter, if they're going toe to toe, could probably stick with him for a bit.
Well,
like,
a lot of people
maybe
stuck
even
with
like subdue him in a bit. Also,
I bet he could kill him.
You have Shazam, which is actually Captain Marvel, but whatever.
That's actually Superman.
No, it's not her character, but he's strong enough to fight.
He has the same powers, doesn't he? With like laser eyes, and it's just he's a kid and he goes Shazam and he turns into an adult. That's kind of weird. I got a story about that.
Oh shit!
Oh, please
So,
do tell us. Please
When
do
I
tell
seen
us.
this movie, this dude is a kid.
Who?
He says Shazam. He turns into an adult.
Yep.
He's banging out an adult woman, and he comes back as a 9-year-old or whatever the heck old age he was. That's kind of weird.
Hey, he became a man, so he had to become a man.
Yeah.
That was
what did he
weird. So weird.
What did
I
he
was
do with
like,
her?
yo,
Are you sure they had relations?
yep.
How so? What did they do?
Because I heard him go, Shazam! And he finished.
Oh, so he finished inside and then turned into a
Back
9-year-old.
into the
while he was
railway.
Yeah.
That's
That's bonkers. That
wild.
is psychologically horrifying towards that
He
woman.
ran back to the clubhouse to tell everybody, "You won't believe what just happened."
I would
She
look
goes
at
to
him and be
prison
like,
'cause
"You
they don't believe her.
listen, kid, stop." Did you ever hear the revenge thing, where one woman was talking about if she could have a wish, she would wish to be able to shapeshift, and then when she found out her man was cheating on her, she would like let him finally get in the back door and then change into his mom.
Yo! Yo!
That's awesome.
I just think that's so funny. And I can't believe I said that without cursing.
That is crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah. So, James, talk more. I really want you to get a Christian.
I can't help it, man. There's
He
not
will
much
at some
talk about
point.
this.
I know. I want him
Yeah,
to
big-
watch the Trump prophecy.
It didn't make me mad enough, man. I can't help it. That's why I brought up another superhero. Try to get me going.
That's fair.
Oh man.
Oh, by the way, Lantern. I was never a fan of the Lanterns. Like the Lantern series are coming out or whatever. I'm like, eh.
Well, then you
I'm
haven't paid
excited
enough
for it.
attention to some really good Lantern storylines.
Yep.
I'm excited for it.
I didn't
just
want
keep
Hal Jordan
mistreating
or
them,
John
that's
Stewart. I
It's
want
just a dude flies around where he makes he turns on his green flashlight and he can turn it into hands and
Don't
boots
judge
and
it.
kick
Don't
people.
judge the
Power
Green
source,
Lantern
that's what
based
he
on
would
that
charge.
Ryan Reynolds movie that you love because it's Ryan Reynolds.
I hated that movie.
That, like, first off, like I said, they should have changed. I'll wait for the show because I'm sure it's going to be good, and I do like Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, but I wish they had started with Kyle Rayner, and then maybe introduced Hal Jordan through that because Kyle Rayner's storyline is insane, and it's worth the read. He would set up some stuff for sure. But that's just me.
Yeah,
But
they just
the
gotta stop.
Lanterns is great.
Yeah, they just gotta. It's not that there's not good stories or material. They just gotta actually fucking use them and stick to them and stop mishandling.
They use the stories. What they do is they cherry pick what they like and then put 17 of them in a movie together.
Mhm.
Look at Batman vs Superman.
Yep. Not
All those
realizing
different storylines they had, and then just completely got discombobulated and disgusting and stupid.
Could you imagine if we tried to take like episode 1 of All My Children, episode 36, and then episode 3000, and then episode 2 million, and put it all together and said, "Here's a movie called All My Children." Could you imagine that shit? Or Days of Our Lives? Like, come on.
Oh man.
You can't do that. There's too much shit going on and involved with all these complexity of all the different storylines and everybody's interactions and all that. You can't do that. You can't cherry pick.
True.
If you do, you got to make sure you pick something that's cohesive enough within the area that you're working in and make sure it co-aligns with what the fuck else you're doing and trying to make match up and link with for the movie you're making. But nope. Let's just grab them all, like Mick said, put them in. It's going to be on camera. It's fine. People are going to pay.
Yeah.
I know one thing. This one superhero I will never like, and you will never be able to convince me, is Aquaman. Always hated him. Boring.
Why?
It's a ripoff of the god.
Poseidon?
Yeah, Poseidon.
What's the
Atlantean.
ripoff
Oh,
of
he stole Little Mermaid's father's pitchfork.
Stop. What are you talking
A
about?
Triton?
The son of the king of the sea.
Poseidon has it.
It's his dad.
It's not a pitchfork, it's a trident.
Right.
Whatever.
No,
Looked like
not
a
whatever.
pitchfork to
You
me.
can't just make proclamations like this.
It looked like a
say-
pitchfork to me.
Here's your pitchfork. Was that in the Justice League or was that in the Snyder cut?
It looks like a weenie fork to me. Cocktail weenies.
It's the king of the oceans trident, mighty trident. Like, what are you talking? First off, I think you're way off base. You don't understand.
He should have more water power. He's throwing a thing like a javelin, just stabbing things and going to pick it back up and start throwing it again. It's kind of boring.
Listen, Poseidon is like fucking Genghis Khan or the Mongol leader and shit. You know what I mean? He has so many kids everywhere. Aquaman is one of his kids. He's so fucked up because he didn't get the attention he needed because daddy has 3 million kids in the sea.
I don't like Aquaman.
He's trying to keep the sea in order for his kids, and nobody's grateful.
I did like how they made fun of where Bruce Wayne's like, I heard you could talk to fish. I like how they made fun of that.
one. Wasn't that in the Joss Whedon one? Was that in the other one?
I don't know.
I think it was in the Whedon one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was stupid jokes. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like
I just don't like Aquaman. I don't know. Especially in the cartoons.
I
Kinda
didn't
look
see,
weird.
I didn't mind him in the cartoons, but the Aquaman movies I thought were
Not
just
the newer ones where he has a beard and everything. I'm talking about the old school cartoons, Aquaman, where he got
I
the flippers on and his bright orange plain spandex.
with the green,
and
with
his
the
color.
green, orange and green. Was his color.
I hated him.
Green Speedo.
I think the worst character in both movies, just in acting and emoting, was, and I liked her first movie, but it was Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Kal-El, no, don't do it, Kal-El. Listen.
I didn't even know it was her voice. She's too hot.
I'm just
I
like,
didn't hear her talk.
just
She had
hot?
lines?
That's what you went with. Like, you're not looking for the acting.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
not at that point.
Like, I like the actiony parts of it, but like every time
Yeah.
she spoke, I'm just like, come on.
Yeah, the dialogue is bad. Yeah.
Oh, Bruce, what are we gonna do now? Whatever. It's so stupid.
I mean,
James, keep talking. I
Even
think
the
you're wrong.
cyborg thing, they changed that up too when she was talking to Cyborg. Is this Snyder Cut just puts a beacon where it says "Come here"?
Come
and that's
find
it?
me. Yeah, like in the
Yeah, that's dumb.
no, in the regular Justice League version they do that.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
In the other one, she actually goes looking for him.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I think it just exists at this point. I think it's just going to be like one of those. I can't
I've seen
believe
worse.
I'm saying this, but there are literally 2 Justice League movies that like are forgettable.
I'm sorry, you lowered your voice. That what?
I'm just it makes me sad to think that there are 2 Justice League movies. Like I realize there's a third one from the 90s that had nobody of consequence in it, but I think it had Red Tornado in it.
Ugh.
holy shit.
So if I'm
Red
correct,
Tornado.
still the
The
best.
bottom half is a tornado. That's it.
All this money that was paid for both of these versions, and still the best we could do in terms of Justice League is the cartoon.
Hmm.
And I'm not even
That's
talking
true.
about the cartoon movies, which the animated movies are very good too.
No, the
But
show.
The show was the best
Yes.
version of the Justice League.
And
Yes.
that's kind of the formula they should have did. Got them together and everything, handled the situation, and then let the Justice League kind of go on. And maybe we see different heroes doing different things, and then something happens where they're having a hard time, and then we get our fanfare for the big wigs to come in, like Batman, Superman, Martian, and all that shit. And then fucking, you know what I mean? And that's kind of how it worked in that show. They had it all together, they showed everything, and then Batman and Superman kind of hands off. You got the tower. Let us know if you need anything. We're going to still go do what we usually do.
Yeah.
Another superhero I don't like is Speedy.
You don't like Speedy?
Nah.
Why?
He got his nickname for another reason.
Wait. Speedy, like the Flash guy, or Speedy from
Flash's
Marvel?
apprentice.
Okay, because there's
whatever.
also Speedy from the Green Arrow, his sidekick.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, not him.
His sister. Both
To
from the
Johnny's
movie.
point, who wants to tell me to get the F out of here? I realize that the Snyder Cut is vastly improved, a vast improvement on the Justice League.
But it don't make it good.
It's still a mess. Like
Yeah.
it has some great cinematic scenery and has some great parts that I really enjoy, but I don't think it's a great movie. Like it's serviceable.
No.
I'll give it a solid movie, but the fact that it has to be 4 hours to actually be a solid movie is a problem.
Yeah.
A huge problem.
I feel fucking
DC just
angry.
don't know how to do it.
I'm just trying not to curse.
Yeah, me
I
too.
feel
My mic is low. Why is my mic low?
I feel a huge amount of
How's that?
rage, but it's because of my laptop and not the movies.
Oh.
Could be a
How's
mix
my
of both.
It's more
You
of
can
like
take it out in the movies.
It's more of like your speech, Mickey. You trail off on center spots.
It's because I'm getting so depressed talking about this movie. I'm also trying very hard to pick my words and not curse.
Same.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm
I'm
actually
trying to
thinking
get
before I
him
say
off.
stuff.
Oh, can we talk about Ray Fisher, the guy who played Victor Stone Cyborg, and the insane injustices that guy went through just being Cyborg? He went through some of the most racist rhetoric from these fans who, if you remember, the 2010s were just volatile on everything. Like fans were just horrible about everything. And I'm granted we weren't getting great products, like in Star Wars or in this.
Mhm.
But it really did become vitriol. And like, if you remember, like when Last Jedi came out, the character who played Rose, she was cyberbullied.
Oh, she
Rey
got
was
harassed a
cyberbullied.
lot. Yeah.
Like, I would almost argue that Ray Fisher was even more. And like it was coming from all sides because the executives are going after him. Everything. He deserved none of it. And he got some really bad rhetoric going his way and treated like crap. And he deserved better because I thought he did a good job.
Oh yeah, but I mean, shit. That always happens with his bullshit. With the race shit, there's always gonna be some dumbasses out there. Just a bunch of cocksuckers. That's all. Yeah, I said it.
I love that you guys keep cursing so much.
I
You're,
know.
putting curses in your sentences.
I'll tell you what.
It's to prove the point. Starting
It's on
early,
purpose.
early second,
All
I
I'm
hardly swear. Yeah, I hardly swear.
Well, I'm hyping it up tonight because you can't.
I appreciate it because
We
you
don't
are saying
need
the
to.
words I like.
We don't want to.
Someone's got to pick up the slack.
Yeah.
I want to spin this wheel for. Oh, I'm afraid.
Thanks for fucking slacking, you two.
We're doing good. We're actually being good about it.
Yeah.
We want to see you guys punished.
No, this is the whole point of the challenge, is so we get better.
Nobody wants to see me punished. People hate
Bullshit.
being punished.
Who hates that? Raise your hand.
I'll get an OnlyFans. You can see me punish myself.
Josh
Wow.
Whedon was-
That who hates what?
Johnny, yes, it
Jeez.
was the fans. Like, don't change history. Like, yes, Joss Whedon was one of the main problems with Ray Fisher. Also, the executives who went after him. But the fans were horrible to him. Go back and look. Like, they went after him and they treated him terribly. You
They
may
really
have liked him. I may have liked him. But do you think the insane... Oh, boy. I saw that one pop in.
Get
I
out,
don't blame
man.
Obama for anything. There's a lot. You know what? I do blame Obama. You know what I blame Obama for? If he had just not made that joke about Donald Trump, then maybe not. I wish I could just travel back in time to that White House Correspondents' Center and just be like, please leave him alone. Just, in fact, big up his personality and just be like, hey, we love you on The Apprentice. I hope it goes to season 900 forever. And he would have stayed on that show for the rest of his life. I'm going back. I need to get that Assassin 33 AD time travel. And I'm gonna like change history, but in like positive ways. Like
I kind of want to watch that movie.
So
gonna
start
watch it.
swearing some more.
Start swearing some
No,
more.
I don't mean it's going to land on it.
I'll pick that one specially for you.
No,
You got to use that time travel story that has the character.
my
in
whole
Harry Trump.
point of this, I'm sticking with it. I am trying to be a better person.
In
This
fact,
is
what-
This is where
Hey,
you draw that
cursing.
line.
I'm
This
still
1
going to
hour
say
a
crazy
week.
stuff.
What'd you say?
This 1 hour a week is where James tries to draw that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, but going to 3 hours, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
We're gonna be doing that. We are gonna be going to a 3-hour show in a few weeks.
Especially certain movies where it does make me mad. Now I got 3 hours to talk about this thing. Oh boy.
So how
we
much of this
we
did
need to
Joss
have him
Whedon
watch.
actually have
He got 3/4 of it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you need?
So he had
what'd you say?
3/4 of it done and only had to do a quarter of it?
No,
I
what'd you say? I didn't hear what you said, gamer.
I just asked, so how much exactly of the project was left in his hands for him to actually complete? Because, like, how much did he have to shoot or reshoot or, you know what I mean? Or was it pretty much almost done and he just had to kind of put it together and work with the editing team or whatever?
You know that one,
Good
Nick?
question. I do not know.
Ask it again. Sorry, I was looking something up for somebody
Basically, just how much of the project was he handed over? Like, was it 75% done, 80% done? Did he just
I
have
don't
to
know the
finish the
exact-
tail end and some editing? And
I don't know the exact, but I want to say just based off of things I've heard, and this is going back always because this came out in 2017, so it's going back before then. I want to say around 40 or 50%.
okay, so that kind of makes sense then for what he got here and jumping into a project that's not yours and you're just trying to make it work. I get that.
Yeah, he did put in a lot of like significant reshoots to restructure the story, and he wanted to make it more humorous and colorful, which is one of the biggest issues for both of them. Like I said,
it's not
Batman-
much-
Whoa. If there's no issue of having color in a movie, man.
Oh,
Damn.
I meant like blues and greens and all of that.
Whatever.
jazz.
Still a color. You can't judge.
I do like so with the Snyder Cut, I do like that it was dark, like visually darker, and they wanted that tone for it versus
No, I like that
because
too.
it was the opposite of Josh Whedon. It was more colorful. And I wasn't mad at the black suit. I know you said you weren't necessarily mad at it, but you didn't really care for the black suit. I wasn't
thought
mad at the black suit, and I kind of
like
like
a cash grab for another figure. Like I thought,
Yes, it
like,
is.
Yeah.
It's fine, but I was
It is, but I'm saying as far as like the vibe of what it was giving off, and then him changing to the blue suit when he came back to help.
well. Okay, so real quick to kind of go back to the backstory, sort of the black suit. After Superman died and he comes back, he puts on the black suit because he's still sort of grieving his own loss and like coming back and like dealing with that. He isn't psychologically prepared to be what Superman is yet, to be that symbol of hope. And I got that, and it only lasted about a year. It wasn't gone for too long. He got the suit back, and I might be even extending a year. It might have been before then. Again, I was a kid, but that was sort of the reason he didn't. I would have understood that, but the problem was we have this entire storyline through Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, and Justice League, where Superman is hopeless. His family crest means hope. The whole thing is about him trying to hold on to hope, but he's so muddled with voices of both his fathers, his mother, everything. What's the right decision? He always makes the right decision. He's always on point with that because of how he was brought up and who he is, but he doesn't have that hope of he can be inspiring. He can do things, that this will do anything more than it is. And that carries into Batman versus Superman. And of course, him dying and coming back is, if you want to have him still like missing hope, but the whole point of it was that he inspired everyone with his death, with his sacrifice. So when he came back, it would have made more sense that he was ready to wear the actual suit rather than put on black. What I would have done personally, if you wanted to incorporate the black suit, is maybe added the black suit to Batman versus Superman. After he killed Zod, he's grieving what he did. He takes a darker tone. He's fighting Batman. And what I would have done is he fought in a black suit with Superman, and then maybe changed to the blue when he went to fight Doomsday. You know, like maybe he got cut up or whatever, however it was, however you want to play it out. He changes his suit, and then he goes to fight Doomsday. The movie was a mess anyway, so you can write anything in. And then when he gets into this, he comes back, he's actually in the blue suit, and it works because that's the symbol of hope that we have been waiting for.
Every time I see a black suit, I think it's the evil version of that superhero. Like Spider-Man, Venom, the black suit for Spider-Man. He had an attitude. He was like a jerk.
See how you feel about people with goatees.
Wow.
Star Trek fans everywhere are like, that was a good one, Nick.
That's why he has his own goatee.
Mustache
Goatee, I
ride.
shaved the mustache.
I'm talking about James.
I'm gonna go on that mustache ride.
Oh no!
What's it called? A Dirty Sanchez?
Oh no! Please keep going.
Pull that up really quick.
Hey,
Oh.
cool, I got
Wolverine, that's awesome.
Nice.
That's a real thing, and I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang that up. That's gonna be a cool one.
that is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
I like weird shit. I'll count it.
That's three. That's three.
It is.
I didn't say the T.
That
I
still
will
count.
count it.
Remember, you told me you're going for it.
I counted it, but I at least want an acknowledgement that I didn't say the T.
That's how the kids
Yeah, you tried to
text
stop.
message nowadays, so it means the same thing.
True.
You know, I could crush Mick right now if I wanted to.
Why?
What do you mean?
I just have to mention a certain movie.
No, you don't.
Speed.
Skip at what movie he's going to mention.
But because
Is it Speed?
this is I'm counting this now. I'm counting this as
You know what? We should
a
talk about
partnership.
Speed.
I'm not going to make him fail, and hopefully he's not going to try to make me.
I
fail.
have self-control. I watched 2 Christian films this week, and I don't want to watch any more. So I have self-control.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
You're the one
remember
that's
when
like,
we
I'm
watched?
not going to talk.
So hold up, Nick. So you're
Wait,
only
who
saying,
cares more already?
I talked a
it
lot in this
3 to
episode,
1.
so I think I'm doing good.
but no. My thing is, you're saying you have self control because you watch 2 Christian movies. You have self control after 2 punishments. What you're saying?
Okay, I'm going.
I didn't curse 5 times on my show this week either. So
Oh, hold on, I got to do this for Grandizer. Bizarro. Bizarro is just Superman with Down syndrome.
Wait, what? Bizarro is what?
Superman with Down syndrome.
No, he's not.
Holy shit!
No, he's not.
James.
that's not the right thing.
I don't think so. But okay.
Bizarro's not even like truly
That's not-
evil.
That's not
A
a
stroke-
swear,
a
but it
stroke-
feels worse.
A stroke victim? I don't know.
Wait, it does feel a lot worse than swearing. You know what? Maybe I curse too much, and James just says the most outlandish things he can think of.
It's super bad with Bell's palsy.
No, it's not even.
See?
James, keep talking because I feel like you're almost there. I feel like we're
I'm
one
all right.
rant away from you saying all.
No, I'm
5.
going. I can say messed up stuff without swearing.
James, what if instead of Keanu Reeves, it was Superman on the speed bus?
First of all,
It would have been over in the first second. He would have just picked up the bus and threw it into space with the people on it.
for any kids watching who want to get into like comic books and superheroes and stuff, first of all, stop watching. Second of all, Bizarro is not. That's not what Bizarro is
At all. No.
He's just an inverted Superman in every possible way.
He's
He
kind
has
of like
fire
a
breath,
Yeah.
He has
Exactly.
eyes.
Every
No,
possible way.
No. Frankenstein more so what Gamer said would be
Yeah,
a better way
Frankenstein's
than
Superman.
what you said.
I believe
No.
there's a surgery for that.
I mean,
What?
you get Frankenstein. Frankenstein. It
Other
doesn't
Chris
work.
got it.
Here's the deal. Okay, it doesn't work because Frankenstein. We have to look at Frankenstein. Wasn't dumb. He was basically an infant.
Yeah.
He gets smarter as he goes. Bizarro, because Superman has so much intellect, and he is the exact opposite. He's just not smart.
I'm just going to say this. I think I seen an animated version of Bizarro that he was wearing a helmet.
So according to James, they also included Tylenol in the process of developing Bizarro.
Yeah, maybe.
I would argue that James's only
I'm sorry,
exposure to
acetaminophen.
Bizarro is Smallville.
Nope.
Which they
It
did
was
completely
no,
wrong.
it was the animated Super Friends or whatever the heck that movie.
Also,
show was.
in the next movie,
Did you say innovated?
Justice League.
in the next movie, although I like all of the changes and adaptations they made, it is not Bizarro, and that is not who Ultraman is in the comics. But I thought it was good to the way they added everything.
Wait, isn't Ultraman that Japanese giant robot that fights?
Powers, Forrest Gump with powers.
There you go. Johnny got it.
It's Superman. It's
my
Forrest
God.
Gump as Superman.
Instead of Jenna, it's Lois.
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 Doesn't Bizarro have a crush on Lois or whatever too? Yeah, he does. Because he listens to her and all that other shit. Wow.
Fly, Bizarro, fly.
I'm trying so hard to not say words.
Wow.
Like a box of chocolate.
More
I
than
can't even argue with that. It's
Oh, mixed
kind
with the Goonies too.
it's kind of
Hey,
on
you
point.
guys.
Please clip this.
Bizarro is what's considered a low IQ individual.
Also known as
Forrest Gump with a cape.
all this. He okay.
I
for
love that I
example-
waited till Sturdy was
Hey.
taking a drink to say.
Wait. It explains. They should have. They had his S backwards. He should have had an R.
Oh my god.
One for smart, and oh my god.
This is so bad. You deserve no. He deserves a movie. This is his bed. We're supposed to be working on this so we're better.
I said
You know
perfect.
what's crazy? How many times do you think at the drawing board when they were concepting this idea, do you think somebody actually used the word you wanted instead of Bizarro
Yes.
with the R?
Back in the day, yes, 100%.
Oh, you mean back in the day in all those rooms where they
Listen,
were?
there was even a wait a
by
minute, time
women?
out. There was even a state agency that was named with that word in there.
Yeah.
Bizarro can't walk upstairs, but it's because of a different reason than Christopher Reeves.
My sentiments exactly. Johnny. My sentiments exactly. I'm just trying to get through this without cursing.
You're doing great, Nick.
I'm trying not to talk.
I'm doing better.
Yeah, we have to make sure you guys we have to have somebody count the words of how before you guys started this bet. Count how many words you guys talk in those episodes. And they
I
count when you guys
say
started.
we. Each
Oh, Mick
week
talks
we go,
way more than me.
I say next week 4.
What?
We get 4.
If a horse
Let's
looked
give me a fucking punishment now.
Then each week we go down 1 until if we curse once, we get it.
Okay.
If a horse-
I'll take it. I only
Here's
got
one.
one tonight.
it's
Okay.
true. James only has
That
one.
is-
I got something for you. If a horse looked at
perfect.
Bizarro, he'd say, "There's nothing else I could do."
Okay.
We'll probably help them.
Wait
Oh
a
my
minute.
God.
Why are you putting Sarah Jessica Parker in this scenario?
So technically, back in the old West, when a kid was funny, it was generally because they'd be asked like, "Did this one get kicked in the head by a horse?" So
Mhm.
that's maybe what happened to
It
Bizarro.
also looks
Because
like
there
it looks like the
is-
horse train's still there.
You know what? I'm going to save that conversation for next week. Remind me after we talk about crypto and the
Oh,
introduction.
super is.
That deserves something, at least a point. Yes, you can't just talk like that. You can't
Does
do it.
James deserve a punishment?
No, you don't even have to do a Christian. You need it, but you don't have to need it.
This is how Mick's gonna get James in the church by watching Christian films.
I'm getting evicted.
Well, there's Steven Seagal movies on there too.
Oh, Die Hard. I like not Die Hard. Hard to Kill. I like that.
No,
movie.
oh, you know what I should put on there? Speed. Are you serious? You'd rather watch the Christian films than Speed?
Yeah,
I'm not doing this.
No,
I'm not doing
no,
this. I'm
no,
not.
no,
They're,
no,
I mean,
you're
it's
right.
all anti-science to him.
I just don't want to watch it again. But I agree with you. It is better than the Christian films. Way better. Like,
The science doesn't add up.
I hope one of these punch movies I do like, and it brings me more religious, and so it's definitely stopped me from swearing and saying messed up stuff.
Then
No, it
watch
won't.
Assassin 33 AD, and you'll be right there.
I kind of want to watch that.
Oh,
I told Sturdy, I think we should all watch it as a watch party live again because it's one of those movies.
I'm down because I kind of want to watch it anyway. Not what you're saying about it. That seems like my type of movie.
it just seems
Most people don't
It's
even realize
so
that's a
ridiculous.
Christian movie.
I mean, listen, I've seen some Christian movies I think are good. And honestly, to Johnny's point, Book of Eli is basically a Christian
I've never
movie.
seen it.
It
Most
doesn't
people
have
don't
the
realize.
same tropes that like Christian films do. But if you want to be technical, it's the same as saying like Creed is a Christian rock band. Yeah, it's like, yeah, kinda.
or two
Yeah.
girls,
With
one
your
cup.
legs wide open.
You think
That's
Two
what
Girls,
they
One Cup-
started as, and then they had to
Documentary.
be changed for the market.
Two,
Yeah.
two girls,
Yeah.
one cup, 316.
You ever heard that song?
You know what I watched today? I watched a documentary about Hamilton. And the only reason I watched it because I wanted to know how well the play did and its historical accuracies. And I watched the whole thing and I'm like, damn, they did pretty good. Damn doesn't count.
Nope.
I was like, damn, they came close. Like, I was like, wow. But that was it. I didn't really need much more. I don't know why I watched the documentary. I was like, thanks. Now I know. Now I basically watched it to solidify the things for me. Now, as far as Superman goes, I can't wait till next week. I'm glad this week's over. These movies are
Yep.
retired.
Yeah, these movies.
That word also starts with an R.
Wait, so what's next week?
Next week is
I was like, are we done with Batman?
Oh, Batman.
No, we got 2 more weeks left.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. That one just
Oh,
came.
I'm excited for this one because I still didn't see that Superman yet.
That's my favorite Superman movie.
I did have a lot.
Oh, I got to check that out.
That to me encapsulate what Superman is supposed to be, and
Okay.
every facet. When I finally watched that one, I was like, somebody who understands Superman and why he's interesting.
Well, that's crazy because as much as you were in love with Christopher Reeve's Superman and everything, so that says a bunch.
Always has some respect, but this guy is my favorite Superman. David
Interesting.
Cornsway. Hey, he goes up on the wall. Watch.
He's like a younger David or younger Henry Cavill.
He's got it right there.
Right there. I don't collect figures like like big time collectors do, but I like collecting, like even if it's gifted or whatever. Sturdy gifted me one. My brother did. Like I like weird characters or characters that mean something to me. So like I have Joe Bob Briggs, I have Doc Brown, I have
That's cool.
Khan and Kirk, Billy D as Lando, of course.
Nice.
I have George Wendt as Norm from Cheers.
Do you really?
I have an ODB figurine, and the placard is his welfare card.
Awesome.
It's one of the
That
best
is so
figures.
dope.
I have Christine because I love Christine. Jack Burton was amazing. Yeah, Invisible Man because he was just a cool character because it's the way they built him. But I just like
Don't
weird
get me
stuff.
started on Invisible Man.
What?
That peeping Tom
Shadow Man or the Invisible Man.
going in the girl's bathroom and everything. I know what he's doing. He's not innocent.
You gotta wear a bell or something.
You gotta.
You gotta. You
Yeah,
gotta.
word.
Ankle and something.
And the only way to make it invisible, I have to go up a certain area.
Or shoes or a hat or something.
What would be cool is like if we did the Invisible Man movies on here at some point because there's like 4 or 5 of them.
Are you counting Hollow Man?
I do count Hollow Man. I do.
I do too.
I like the
I
concept of
argued it
Hollow Man.
before.
I like this concept of Hollow Man because when you burned him or something like it stayed, you could see it.
Yeah.
But what was your question?
Who's?
I thought you asked something.
No, I was saying something about Hollow Man. Like I had arguments before. They're like, "That's not Invisible Man." And blah blah. I'm like, "He's invisible, right?" Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Except this one's a little creeper. They're both
And like they
creepers.
went
in my opinion.
further with it in a weird way.
Yeah.
It's like he actually does commit, a terrible crime.
Yes.
That I'm not saying on here because I don't want to.
I'll say it. No,
I don't want to get blocked. Like I don't want to get hit with.
I'm only kidding. I'm not gonna say it.
Who knows with you?
That's true. You had a wild night without cussing tonight.
I don't know how you pulled off everything you pulled off.
We should do like a Sesame Street thing. The word of the day from me. Like today's word of the day is it starts with an R. Yes.
Yeah, we know. We don't want to do that.
Dear
We don't want
God.
to highlight this.
But we don't. We don't.
And I thought tonight would be the perfect night because I know we just watched 4 hours. I figured he'd be pissed.
Now,
Don't worry, we'll get him. Especially if you guys are talking about going down.
you wanna know
but-
what's funny?
But it's not
If it was-
anger. Jason.
If it was reversed, if the first one was 4 hours, I would have lost my mind.
If the first one was 4 hours, it would be the second one.
No, I mean
With
like
more
as
color.
bad as I'm saying it, but as bad as the first one is at this moment, and just changed the time to 4 hours, I would have lost it sitting and watching that for 4 hours.
All right, so let's take the 2017 version now, and I want to ask you guys this. It's because we all agree that the Snyder Cut is the better.
I like the
version.
Snyder Cut. I do like the Batmobile real quick. Just had to say that.
Yeah, I thought Batmobile was cool.
Yep.
What about that movie do you think needed to be fixed the most to make it a serviceable movie?
For the Snyder Cut?
Yeah. Like are there changes, characters you would move, things like that?
Okay, so what I would have done is how I was saying last week with Batman vs Superman. If you bring Wonder Woman in, you bring her in at the end to kind of help out instead of as early as they did. And then I feel in this one,
they already met the movie before, so she's like already part of it.
that's what I'm saying. But so in this one, she's more in the film. But all the other heroes, like you're not getting everybody. Like you're not getting Cyborg, you're not getting Flash, Aquaman. You're not getting everybody in this. Maybe you'll get 1 or 2 of them at most, and maybe one like towards the end, or maybe even like an end credit type of deal, or just some last thing. Like maybe for the box. Remember how Flash runs and hits the box in the last and the Snyder Cut? Maybe you get the Flash for that part of it, but you don't get him throughout the whole rest of the movie. He's just running and just happens to be. I don't know. Of course, it could be something better than that, but
You just want cameos.
Yeah, I feel like just giving you all what they gave you with the ones that they gave you, and then of course with nothing else happening after. I feel like that way you get the whole sneak peek of who may be in the next film, and kind of instead of, because I felt like it was still kind of rushed, because they did kind of fill in the backgrounds for some of them a little bit, like the newer characters that they brought in. You bring in one of them, you give them a background just because people may not know so much about them, and then you kind of just go with the story of however it goes. But introducing them all, I don't think they should have did that.
Well, I think this suffered from. Not to cut you off. I think one of the biggest things it suffered from is that they didn't have their stuff together to make the individual movies before they made the Justice League. They
or that
hard, because if you had introduced, even if you left Victor Stone out, which I don't think you should, like I thought a Cyborg movie could have been really cool. But even if like you because they got Wonder Woman done, they didn't do Aquaman before the 2017 version, but before the Snyder cut they did. So like if you did that, if you did the Aquaman movie, the Flash movie, and the Wonder Woman movie, which I think they were hoping to, but they were rushing Justice League too fast. I would have done a Batman movie where he's almost playing Frankenstein and trying to bring Superman back to life. And that's what calls them in, because it's like, what's happening? Didn't he try to kill this guy, and now he's trying to bring him back? We need to check in on this. Maybe it's Diana who's going out looking for all of them to try and bring them together.
Batman,
I feel like that would have made more sense than Batman doing it, because for the most part, Batman, even like when he joins the Justice League, he's more so, I know he's one of the originals, but he's still like, yo, I rock with you guys, but I'm gonna be in the Batcave doing my own shit. And I don't like how that's
him anyway.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I like how he's like that. I don't like how he's not like that in this movie. He's like the complete opposite of that. He's too, not that it's not good to be team friendly, because Batman, yes, he was team friendly when it needed to be team friendly, but it was more so of like, I'm not coming here just to hang out and eat crackers and cheese with you guys. But when it comes time to business and fighting and taking care of shit and meetings, I'll be here for the meeting. I'll be here for the fight. Then I'm going back to the Batcave and taking care of Gotham. I feel like
oh, sorry. I not to take away, but I honestly, like, to add to what you're saying, I almost would have left everybody in and taken the Darkseid and Steppenwolf out. And then keep the focus on Batman trying to bring Superman back to life, but he's doing it because he's plagued by visions of Darkseid coming, and he knows he needs Superman to stop it.
So that's when he becomes psychic.
Well, I mean, we saw it in Batman versus Superman. He was having visions.
No, I know.
So I mean, I don't know, James. Like, I mean, these movies aren't perfect. Like,
I know. I watched them.
So that it just would have been like, I think it would have been interesting to have them, like, again, come together to try and stop him from bringing something back they're not sure of. And then Superman comes back, but you enter Cyborg into Victor Stone because Batman steals the mother box from him to do it. And then, have them sort of coming together because Darkseid is coming.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's not perfect, but these movies aren't either. So,
you want James the Science Guy?
Yes.
Yep.
Always.
Okay.
Yes.
Flash.
Pushing back.
Going at the fastest speed of light or faster. Trips and slams into a wall. He would have splattered like a bug on a windshield.
Flash is actually a lot stronger though, so when his body can handle that stuff when he falls and all that other stuff.
No, he's not that strong. I think even Superman tripped. He's gonna get messed up.
But that's not it. You're wrong, because he heals. If he doesn't die, he heals.
It took him forever. He had a little boo-boo on his hip, and it took him like.
First of all, you're sciencing Justice League. Calm down. Like let's be real. And also, you're taking out years and years of built-up storyline in the protection of the Speed Force. This nobody got the Speed Force right in this. Like,
all right, I got another one. James the Science Guy. People can't fly.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Am I kidding? I'm messing. I'm trying to get Mick to swear.
I know, and I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna stare off into the distance.
Oh, okay. So I have a question for you too with the whole swearing thing. So you're saying starting next week you're gonna go down to 4, 3, 2, 1. So does that mean after you're gonna start back over and then just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 every 5 weeks?
I'm hopefully I got used to not swearing and not swear no more.
We get to 1, and that's it.
Oh, so then so once it's at 1, it's at 1.
Yeah, because
Stays
the
at
ultimate
1.
goal is to like stop cursing.
Yeah, stop cursing at all.
Okay.
Now the second part is going to be me stop saying outrageous things. That's harder.
Yeah, that I can't join you on because I don't say that many outrageous things.
Yeah, you do.
Not that many. Not like you.
I don't know. In the lab, it's different.
Listen, the labs, but the lab you could swear. No, listen, James. If we counted the outlandish crazy shit you say, you would have been at 5 already. If you got that the cussing together, you would have definitely been at 5.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
cuss word.
We learned a lot today, though.
To Grandize
Bizarro's origin story.
To Grandize's question, he did not get a lot of hate because he was literally the best part of the movie.
Of what movie?
The Aquaman movie. Yeah.
Oh, Black Manta?
Abdul Mateen too. Did you say Black Panther?
No, Manta.
Black Manta.
Oh, yeah. He played Black Panther. I thought you said Black. Okay. It's not out of the realm of possibility. We spoke at the same time and you said Black and then it sounded like.
Oh, no. Mick always
It
makes
all,
it racist.
are you saying it all sounds the same?
That's what Mick is saying.
We all get it sometimes, I suppose.
Oh shit.
I've seen Black Panthers. They don't all look the same. Some of them have different hats and jackets and shit.
You want to hear something crazy that I learned?
That's close. That's
There
not
are
look.
no Black Panthers.
They're brown.
No, every panther has stripes. It's just some come off with a darker complexion.
Mm-hmm.
But there are no dark panthers. No, not dark panthers, Black Panthers.
That still sounds racist somehow.
They're Jaguars, I believe, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jaguar is definitely one of them. And they're closer too. And Jaguars are here in America, which is kind of cool.
What?
Jaguars are from America.
They're not
I
in
thought-
Schenectady,
no,
James.
Oh, wait. Are they really?
They're more south. What do you think? Jacksonville Jaguars. Like they're more south.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Are up north more, the cats tend to get smaller. Like mountain lions are small cats.
Because they're the cold stunts your throat.
Hey, does PUSSY count as a curse?
Not if in
Yeah.
context.
If I can't say SHIT,
Okay, I was just wondering.
you
You're all
can
just
say
wussies and won't fight the
you
mountain
can say
lions like I
you
do.
can say roast beef.
I thought you meant like pussy cat. That's why I was like, it depends on the context.
I know that one.
Yeah, is it a cow or are you talking about like the roast beef?
I didn't say it. It doesn't matter. You say something.
With the flappy wings.
I need you to say 3 more things.
4 more.
4 more things.
Beaver.
That counts. We know
No,
what you meant it as a curse.
No, I didn't. We're talking about animals. North America has beavers.
Technically, the R word should count. We're not supposed to say it.
I know in the 70s the beavers are hairier, but
Did he say it?
Did he say it or did he just say
never
R?
said He
I
just
think we
said
just
R
knew
word.
and kept hearing the word in our head, but he didn't.
Yeah,
I did not say it.
I don't think he
No, he did. He did say it because he said
what?
Bizarro is. He did. He did say. I'm counting 2.
I didn't say the word.
Yes, you did.
I
said R
the
later.
word. I didn't say. Yeah, it's for a certain word. I didn't say the
All
word.
right, weigh in, everybody. Did he
I
say
said
it or
Down
not?
syndrome.
I did not hear it.
He
Come
did
on,
say
Pat,
Down
did he
syndrome
say
earlier.
the full R word, or did he say something
Although
else? Did we just-
technically, like if we're talking and we're arguing, and I'm like, and this movie was an S word, that's a curse. I'm just not saying it. I'm not alleviating
the
from
same.
the curse.
You're not going, but you won't get flagged on YouTube for.
I'm not talking about flagged on YouTube. I'm talking about speaking with more
Etiquette.
etiquette. Yeah, etiquette's a good one. Eloquence.
Elegance.
I think was what I was looking for.
Elegant.
Elegance. Etiquette.
Eloquence. I'll go with. Elegance is good. I
You know
use
what would be
elegance.
hilarious? I don't know if we could find something like this online to do like live, but us doing like an etiquette class together.
Oh, be wild.
You know how
Oh,
hilarious
yeah.
that shit would be?
No, if I really did that, I would get kicked out the first
When
day.
we go to 3 hours, why don't we all sit and we watch a gentleman's class, and we try to be gentlemen.
What's a gentleman's class? Stripper?
No, a
Exactly. There's
Not a
levels to
gentleman.
this shit, James.
Gentleman's club.
He's not a stripper. What's the gentleman's class? A stripper?
First of all, if there's only one strip club we need to be going to.
Shenanigans, baby.
Yeah.
Shenanigans, baby. Sponsor of the scene.
Now on Uber Eats.
Now on Uber Eats.
Comes with crabs.
Don't you knock my
They've
favorite.
got it.
Oh, in a green dipping sauce. Might
Be
be
sure to
diarrhea.
ask for the ranch sauce.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Listen. Don't
Let me get extra that cottage cheese off the back of the legs.
Do they have like a punch card for loyalty points or something for how many you can extract? Like
They have fresh. They have daily. They have fresh bread too, using all that yeast.
how that's how he gets
And-
away with that
and
cursing.
food's
He just
addictive.
says weird stuff.
And their food's addictive because someone might touch cocaine with it on accident or something.
There's not a lot of places you can walk into and immediately feel sticky.
everyone. It's awesome. Now we dead.
But this Friday, Mick has a special treat for you. It's Queef Letitia.
I didn't think that was as funny as it was when I said it.
At some point, Grandizer, we'll get there. We just got a theme going on right now.
Grandizer,
yeah.
I have a Backrooms review up with Sturdy now, and one for Disclosure Day is coming out soon.
And as far as back rooms, we will, if we don't hit that this year, we'll definitely hit it next year on Horror Research 30. But that's something we'll probably hit later on this year.
Nick is in the back room and shenanigans. Just got to ask him.
Just sticky.
Backroom and disclosure works for a strip club. You can use that both somehow.
I didn't realize that word was so funny.
Sticky Mickey.
Just the way he said it. It's like there's not many places you could just walk into and become immediately sticky. I feel immediately sticky. It's so true because I just imagined all of the horrible strip clubs I've been in where it's like, yeah, you just feel sticky.
You know what it is too? It almost feels like some of those ones on, some of those strip clubs that are using like the cheap movies. Like that would be that's the strip club.
I went into a club one time, and I swear to
like a
God,
fish
you can
market?
look it up. It was in North Carolina. It was on. I think I remember it. I think it was exit 70 on 95. There was, and if you pass in 95 in North Carolina, there's nothing. It's trees. That's all that's there. And then eventually you get to like gas station signs at exits. Not here. Exit 70, if you look across the road, so you're going south or you're going north, depending on which way you look. But I'm going to go south because I used to drive down to Florida and see it. I looked over, and there is a white building on a hill. It's completely covered in neon lights, and it just says Cafe Risque. I had to go in there one time and get a burger. Yes, they do have showers for the truckers. Yes, they have lots of other things. But if you go there, or I don't think it's there anymore, but if you had gone there, it was literally in the middle of nowhere. There was no one near it. There's no businesses near it, nothing. I went in there. It was sticky.
Can I get a
Best I can
$50
say.
sponge bath? Can I get a $50 sponge bath?
I got a burger and got out.
What was the name of that one?
Cafe Risque is what it was called.
I'm shocked you ate a burger.
I am
Probably
going back.
changed.
This had to be like 2007.
Yeah, it's changed.
Yeah, I doubt it's there. But like they used to in the South, if you would drive down 95 or some of those interstate roads, there'd be some like cafe provocative or whatever, like, and a cafe risque, and like they would just show up places. And it was like if you found one, you felt like you found like a 4-leaf clover of just horribleness. Wouldn't that be like
Here it's a
the
military
backstage
town.
rooms? It's just us stuck in OnlyFans unending rooms. Every one we go into, it's another OnlyFans room.
Oh my goodness!
And we're just
That's
desperately
funny.
trying to get out. I did write a script. It's not like that, but Sturdy knows. I told him about it. But like, if I ever make it, it will be a journey adventure like that in the horror realm.
You should.
It'd be interesting. I don't want to give much more away because people will take my ideas. That's true. Oh my God, a back page room where it's all cafe risques. Oh, were you stuck in
Oh,
Cafe
no.
Risque? Dude, when I tell you there were mirrors on top of mirrors on top of mirrors, the stage was a mirror. The back wall was a mirror. I think the poles were so reflective they looked like mirrors. And you just walked in there and it felt like a fun house that just wasn't fun.
Mhm.
It felt like a sad
No,
fun
nobody should have that kind of view.
but I'm glad I went. I'm glad. Oh, and mind you, I go in there and it's like Sunday night. It's dead because I'm driving home. Like you can't pick that time, but and we get the burger. My buddy Andrew was with me. And the hottest stripper in the place already had a tracksuit on and a bag on her shoulder and was getting ready to leave. And I'm like, let's get out of here. And not to mention, look, the dancing rooms, like the lap dance rooms, looked like cheap confessionals. Just the curtain kind of pulls across.
Don't put a black light on those.
But not at Shenanigans. At Shenanigans, you're getting a good time.
High class.
On Uber Eats.
Yes.
I'm not an animal expert, but Mick, if you hear duck quacking, ducks don't quack at night.
How do you know?
You hear something. You hear something. Aaron knows what I mean.
You don't
No,
think
I don't.
any duck will quack at night? What is it? Just
I know what he's
I
No.
imagine they're
Sleeping.
sleeping, but
It's sleeping like a normal animal.
okay. But we wake up in the middle of the night. You don't think like? Are you saying that ducks
I
are
don't quack.
capable of quacking at night? Or are you saying that they are just?
You're taking it too serious. That's the problem.
I like how he chose another
I
angle to try to
was going with
make sense
the
of
sound
it.
effect, Nick. The joke was the sound effect.
I'm just telling you, I don't understand the joke.
Yeah, I do.
Like I'm still confused. Are the ducks sleeping in your analogy, or are they incapable of quacking at night? I need to know this. I'm looking it up.
Me as a Hispanic, we use the word duck. It's called pato.
Can
That's
ducks
how we call
quack
it
at
duck in
night?
Spanish, but we also have another meaning for that word pato, which usually they only quack at night when they're out cruising.
Okay, Google says. I can't believe I googled this. If the DHS
I said
is
I'm not an
watching,
animal expert.
if the DHS or FBI are watching my search engines, they're laughing. They're just like, this dude is just dumb. He's just an idiot. And yes, ducks can absolutely, like, Google put in the word absolutely in that sentence to basically say, yes, you dullard. They can quack at night, you moron. Well, next time we talk about strip clubs, remind me to tell you about the Loop in Jersey.
Oh.
Or Jersey, the dirtiest place in the world.
Damn.
First of all,
He said the dirtiest place in the world.
it's not the dirtiest place in the world. It's the Garden State.
Oh
It
man.
has dirty spots, but I'm pretty sure everybody does. Like, come on.
Yeah, the Garden
I've been to
State's
Staten
going-
Island. Shut up.
Garden State, because it's growing so well, all that manure.
I do. I mean, to be fair, I do feel sticky when I cross the Jersey border.
Me too.
No, I'm not giving you sticky on that one. I don't care.
I
No,
feel like
you're
I
not
take a
comparing
shower.
Jersey to a strip club.
I feel violated. I had to take a shower.
You can call it a lot of things, but we're not calling it a strip club. We don't even have nudity in our strip clubs there.
Mick, you agree with me, right? The
I
boss
still
sucks.
go bars. What?
The boss sucks.
No, I don't agree with you. You're trying to get me to curse, and I'm not going to do it. I just think that you are. I'm going to use big words on you from now on. You ignoramus.
I know what that means.
I didn't say you don't know what they mean. I just said I'm going to use big words.
Okay, Tyson.
What?
I think I seen an interview where Tyson said he's trying to use big words, but it don't come out right. Trying to sound smarter.
Trying to be good.
He's
Trying not
Me
to
too.
curse. Stop trying. This is like cursing chicken. We're trying to get each other to curse.
All right, Mick. This is the sign I was talking about when I was telling you about the I got hurt in Jersey.com. I swear to God, I see this
There's
billboard.
a website. Wait, there's a website called I Got Hurt.
So this billboard right here. So when we were on the way home from Virginia, this billboard right here, we seen this, and my wife was like, "What the hell is that?" I was like, "I don't know, but ask Mick when we get home."
Look it up. Google it.
More fodder for the FBI.
Google it.
I did.
I got hurt. in
I got
Jersey,
hurt.
not
Oh, it's a personal injury law firm.
Oh,
God.
that's
That's
less
a good
funny.
slogan.
But,
That
but
is good.
what made it funny is
Pretty good.
only Jersey had that. No one else. No other. There was no
But
other
they're
state
based
that had
because
a
they're
billboard.
Jersey lawyers.
No, but they're like, I got hurt in New York. I got hurt in just Jersey.
Well,
I got
Sturdy.
hurt in Jersey.
Because
Have you-
Jersey has innovative ways of doing things.
Yeah, but Sturdy, have
Yeah,
you
like
actually
hurting
gone
people.
through and typed every state into that phrase to
No,
see
no,
if
no.
anything comes up?
No,
So you
I'm just
can't
saying
say
the-
that no other state has that.
No, that's not what I said. I said I didn't see. As far as when I
You
was coming
literally
back
just
home,
said no other state had that.
No, I said no other state when I was driving through had the billboard. And I didn't say the website, the billboard of it. So I was like, when I get home, I'm gonna ask Mick about it. And he was like, "Yo, what are you talking about?"
I got hurt in Jersey. I'm like, I don't know. I've been hurt in Jersey many times.
Mick, you're our Jersey correspondent. Anything that happens in Jersey, we go to you.
Well, I figured it
No
out.
matter how,
It's a
no
personal
matter how
injury
logical.
law firm.
Listen, no matter how logical that is, we go to you.
I
Just like
figured it
Jersey
out. It's
Spanish-
the greatest piece of marketing of all time.
I've been sticky in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That's your own fault. All right. Don't judge us. Stop going to Jersey and getting sticky. Tell Rebecca you're not going to visit her next time. We know. We know who she is. Leave her alone. You're going to get sticky with Rebecca. We know. Oh, Sticky Becky. Because we're not that inventive in Jersey.
It was nice driving through Jersey, though, I'm not gonna lie.
How long
Yeah,
has
you
it
didn't
been
go
since
to
we
the good
talked about
parts.
Justice League?
Wait, you said it was nice driving through Jersey?
Don't start. Don't
No, it's
start.
not.
No,
Don't start.
Jersey has nice areas, James. It really does. Has a
Everyone has
beautiful-
a nice area.
Long Beach is a beautiful beach, or is it Long Beach? Is that what it's
Even your
called?
bubble
Grand-
probably has a
Long
spot
Beach
down where
Island
poop
is. Yeah. I used to go surfing on
Long
Long
Beach
Beach
Island.
Island.
Yeah.
Many,
I used
many,
to-
abs ago.
What's the something branch? Is there something branch New Jersey too? No.
Long Branch.
No.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
had
it's
that
Long
too.
Branch. Is there a beach there too?
Mine was Baker Dozen.
I think it's there. Long Branch is where.
13
Long
rolls.
Branch isn't a beach town, but it's next to the beach. It has the harbors there and stuff. So like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a beautiful area. Red Bank's beautiful.
I think it was. Yeah, it was that one. Long
I mean, I
Branch.
wouldn't turn a corner in AC. Stay in the casinos or on the boardwalk.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that. It's beautiful. Still
I can
stinks.
vouch for that one.
Asbury Park is cool, but be careful.
Only because of the Beatles.
Well,
Listen, the thing about the only thing I heard about Asbury Park from my cousin is some ghetto ass shit.
It's
music.
pretty ghetto.
if
Um,
I will
it's
say, I
cool.
will say,
I don't know what it was, but he still has a newspaper clipping of some wild shit that went down there in Asbury Park. And it showed like a bunch of people hopping. I don't know what the fuck went down that day, but some shit went down.
only.
My uncle got me a job doing security at the Stone Pony down there.
Oh,
What is that? A strip club?
No, Stone Pony's like a famous rock
Yeah.
band.
yeah.
Oh,
It sounds like a strip club.
Wow.
I'm not
Like
gonna
I worked there. Cypress Hill was there. Sublime with Rome. The Talking Heads, not Talking Heads. The Dirty Heads.
That's the place to play.
Yeah, that place is, dude. Yeah, that place is awesome.
Oh,
And
nice.
there's no shortage on needing security. Trust me.
Just to bring this full circle for myself, being in a strip club in Atlantic City is the only time I've ever had a stripper told me I look like Harry Potter.
That's awesome.
No, you don't look like Harry Potter. You look like the guy from Assassin 3380.
I had longer. I had longer hair.
Now you have the hair of the guy from Assassin 33.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch this movie.
You should have said,
Like
"You want to see
Scott
my
Stapp.
wand? You want to see my wand?"
He didn't want to
I-
catch anything. He was in Jersey.
Yeah, I was not whipping out my wand for anything.
I wouldn't. Be careful.
No.
Not in Jersey. I'm talking about a strip club in Atlantic City.
Which is in.
It was.
That's not
You could
fair.
feel
There's
this.
lots
You
of things
could,
in New York that suck.
you could feel
You're
the
right.
stickiness in the
I'm
air.
not denying that, but Jersey's worse.
I remember my brother lived in Utica and we'd have to drive out to see him the 900 hours. It would be passing farm after farm where there was no roof on the farms, but there were satellite dishes right outside.
Hey,
I'm
technology.
glad you're
Hey,
using that subsidization money for a new roof.
they're upgrading, man. You got to upgrade slow, baby steps.
Get a satellite first, then a roof for your barn.
Yep.
I don't. Those
Gotta
are the
get the
kind of
dish.
places you drive by and like. I know someone needs to call the cops on that place, but I don't know why.
It looks like a meth house.
Crapshoot.
Like they're cooking meth in there.
You said a curse word.
I did.
I know. I wish you did.
I wish you did.
I think
I
we're
will
done,
say one
fellas.
at the end. I will say one at the end when we finish up.
We're
Well,
done.
I think we're at that point, and I will say, make sure you guys go check out Fade Theory, check
Yeah.
out Worst Damn Gamer Ever, check out the Scene Snobs, check out Stories from a Bar, check out Horror Research 30, and be back here next Saturday where we review Superman and the Batman.
Hmm.
And
Check
then,
us out on Monday. We're talking aliens.
ooh, nice.
Do I look
In
like
two-
Superman?
Huh?
Yes.
I'm copying the poster.
Nice.
Puerto Rican
And then
Superman.
in 2
Yeah.
weeks,
Hey, Superman.
Dude,
we are reviewing both the Supergirl films, but this
There
is
was
where
the
we
first
are
Supergirl movie.
I didn't
Yep.
know that either.
back in the 80s, guys.
Tell us
Back in
later.
the 80s.
I did. Ever since Dean Cain said that, I can't get that out of my mind now.
What?
That she looks like a Neanderthal.
He
Fuck
did
Dean.
not say that. He commented on it.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry,
Dean
Dean.
Cain. You're still one of my favorite Superman.
Not that I'm justifying.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Ice Barbie Superman is your favorite?
For one, there was no such thing as him being a MAGA when that came out.
He was racist then. We just didn't know it.
I just.
Fine by me. I separate from the show. I
There
like
was a
to.
literal episode from that show where they are rounding up refugees.
And he
And
saved them.
He learns nothing from his own show. That's all I'm saying. We got to go or I'm going to curse.
We can all say it together. Fuck Dean Cain. You listen, Mick. You have 2 more. Mick
I like
or
Dean Cain.
James, you have 4. You have 4 before you get your 5. Mick,
I
you're at
know.
3 right now, so you have 1 more free.
I'm
not
gonna
doing
say one when we leave.
No, I'm trying not to.
All right, yeah, I won't try. I won't do it then.
That's good. But I
Like
guess we're
Father
gonna
likes
get the fuck out. Yeah, we're gonna get the fuck on out of here, little people. So
Let's
fucking
fucking
thanks for
rip it.
popping by. Yeah, and peace, and fuck you, Dean Cain.
Why are you
Fuck
making
Dean.
up for us not cursing?